Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing an ogre gladiator of Uskayu, and we just wrapped up Spider. Thank God. We ran a little low on consumables, but overall, I think it went okay. I mean, I guess it didn't go that great, but we're alive. That's what counts. And we're gonna head to vaults next. Something that I didn't get around to is I said that I had more I wanted to say about YouTube features and, in particular, scheduled videos. And so the first question is, why would you guys care about any of that crap, right? Well, so previously, what I have been doing, previous to actually this series, is I record a bunch of episodes, often, 4, 5, 6 in a day, and then usually I render them that day. Sometimes I forget about it and leave it for a while, but at some point I have a batch of like half a dozen videos that are ready to go on YouTube, but are not yet there, and they're just sitting on my computer. And so what I had done previously is once I have that batch of videos, I upload them all to YouTube, and then I publish them all. And you guys, that's the official YouTube slang for like jargon, I guess, not slang, for making them visible to everyone else. And if you're not really watching the videos, I'm uploading right now, and I thought it was going okay in terms of lag, but I'm getting a bit of lag here. How close are we being done with the uploads? 23 seconds. All right, we can bear a little lag for 23 seconds. Whoa, that was a lot of shouts. I don't like that many shouts. Let's back off. Anyway, so if you're watching like from the archives, basically, which is something that I don't always do, but is a way that I sometimes watch YouTube videos. It's just like I want to watch some videos from, say, Northern Lion or whatever, and I go and, there's a series of his that I would like to watch, but, I'm behind on it, so I just go find that playlist and watch 8 episodes in a row or whatever, So if your watching pattern is like that, then my policy of just uploading a million videos at a time is sort of ideal, right? Because as many videos as possible are available for you to watch whenever you decide to watch. But if you prefer to watch by like what shows up on your subscriptions for a day, and it's like, hey, I got some videos from so and so, some videos from amalloy, or like usually one video, like I don't know. A lot of popular channels release like one video a day, right? Maybe 2. They have some schedule. And when I first started recording, I was like, that's dumb. I just want to put out whatever content, and I don't really watch stuff according to like a fixed schedule, so why should I publish like that? And I still sort of feel that way, but I remember occurrences when someone I subscribed to published like 8 videos in a day, and I was like, what is all this crap in my subscription feed? I was just trying to find something to watch, and now I have to scroll through pages and pages of stuff from this one jerk before I can get to anybody else's stuff, and like that's kind of a pain. And it also is nice to have some way to like meter your watching, and so that like when you get home or whatever, you have, hey, I know that so and so will have published a video and I can watch it. That'll be fun. So there's sort of that, right? I don't want to wear I'm going to wear my ring of protection from magic instead of intelligence. I think that's a lot more useful here. Our int is not going to drop. So one reason that I hadn't really tried this, once a day schedule thing is because if you're not a YouTube partner, you have to like click publish manually and say publish right now. There's a feature they have for YouTube partners and I wasn't totally clear on what exactly a partner is. Like, I know it's someone who's eligible for revenue sharing or whatever. But obviously not, not some little guy like me, right? Anyway, so there's a feature, if you are a partner, where you can say, here's a video, I would like to upload it, and please publish it, 2 days from now at 1 p.m. or whatever. And so that's a nice way that you can sort of do your work in batches, right? You upload, say, 6 videos, like I always do, and then, do the little tiny amount of editing they require, set the titles and so on. And then, so what I would normally do at that point is then publish the videos. Hey, it's a shapeshifter. Get out of here. That's rude. Alright, let's try confusing this guy. Can they shapeshift while confused? I don't know. He didn't, so. I was talking about partner publishing. Yeah, so normally I would just say, okay, well, I have a bunch of videos. I edit them all, and then what am I going to do? I don't want to come back here every day for a week and like say publish this one now. And even if I did want to, I couldn't do it at a reliable time, which is an important part of scheduling, I think. People like to know that the video is going to be available when they get home at 8 or whatever. So I just didn't do it. I just published everything all at once. And I didn't really want to look into becoming a partner because I don't want to put ads on my channel. I watch like stuff with ad block on, and it would be hypocritical of me to put ads on my channel and expect other people to like watch those ads and give me money if I'm not going to do it. So we don't really want any of this, do we? No. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to look into that. I'll just sort of publish things in big batches, and like, sorry if it's kind of a pain in your subscription feed. But I found out, I just like looked into it, that it's like not that hard to be a YouTube partner. You just have to like be in relatively good standing, have uploaded a handful of videos, none of which are like copyright infringing. It's like not that hard. And more importantly, well, maybe not more importantly, but as importantly, unlocking this scheduling feature, you don't have to actually put ads on your videos. You just have to be like eligible for revenue. You have to like sign up for the partner program. But once you've done that, you still get to choose whether you put ads on your videos. So I signed up, and the scheduling feature was there, and I haven't put any ads on my videos. And so one thing is, I'm sort of like looking for feedback from you guys to make sure that I didn't mess it up, because I have this like worry that like I'd signed up for the partnership program and like YouTube might want to publish ads on my videos for me, and like I don't know exactly how that goes. So I don't know, if you guys are watching these and like you do see ads, I'd appreciate it if you let me know. I'm trying to make sure there aren't any. I watched a couple of my videos in incognito mode in my browser, so it wasn't logged in as me, and like I didn't have any extensions loaded, and I didn't see any ads, so like I think everything's okay still. But if I'm wrong, I would like to know that and see if I can figure it out. Ring of Flight. And ads, right? Like, it would be nice, sort of, to like make some money off of this. I am putting in a lot of my time, but I'm doing it mostly because I have fun and I want to share, and I like the idea that there are people out there watching this and enjoying it, right? And I get like, I don't know, 20 views per episode or something. The amount of ad money that I could make from that is like basically nothing. Yikes. Let's leave him alone. And so it's not like a totally 100% principled stance on ads. Like, I don't know, ads are a revenue model that works for getting things to people mostly free. And if I ever got to the point where I have like, thousands of views per episode and I could actually make a noticeable amount of money, I don't know. I might I might start playing ads. So I'm saying this mostly because I want to make sure that I don't say I promise never to play ads for you guys, and then like later change my mind. But I want to make it clear that like right now I don't want there to be any. And if you do see some, like let me know. But someday, who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind. But right now I think it's all fine. I think we got it covered. Get out of here, you stupid jerks. Thanks, Guy. Good paralysis. You know what? Let's turn off it. Yeah, let's turn off invocations for a bit. It's doing pretty well, I think. Anyway, so it's nice that YouTube lets you control that kind of stuff. Even if you aren't partnered, you can check a box saying don't allow ads to be played next to my videos. And I thought I had checked it, but I think I hadn't actually checked it. So there might have been some ads on my videos before, but when I went in to make sure that they were off when I turned on partner mode, I did check that box, so there really shouldn't be any. I'm not sure, like, I assume they can still show banner ads or something like that. I don't know exactly. But there at least shouldn't be any video ads, I would think. Let's read this. Yeah, they still didn't fix the R1 thing. Maybe I should do that. Oh, can I hit comma? Wait. Whoa, what? So I hit R, and then comma, and there's only one item on the ground I can read, so it automatically chooses that one. That's cool. Sure. I didn't even have to say which thing on the floor to read. So anyway, I mean, yeah, let's read this book. Junk, of course. We don't really want to cast a lot of spells, but you know, I wouldn't say no to like repel missiles or something. Anyway, so I just like in addition to like talking about whether I ever want to have ads, I wanted to talk about the change to scheduling, right? Do you guys? So this series has been the first one that I've put up with a schedule. I uploaded the first video several weeks ago, and then just like never got around to, or a couple weeks at least, never got around to actually publishing it. And then I recorded the next like episodes 2 through 7 last week and scheduled them at like 1 per day, 2 on weekends. And I'm gonna try doing that for the rest of the series. And I don't know, like, let me know if you guys like that better, if you like it worse. In a sense, I don't exactly need that feedback because I can look at the YouTube viewership numbers, but there could be a lot of things that would impact that. And it would also be nice to like hear feedback from the people who care enough to actually give feedback versus the people who just sort of watch it and don't really care all that much. And if like, I don't know. So what I'm saying is I would, ooh, an armor shop. Do you have a dragon armor, please? Not armor for dragons, armor of dragons. This is a little bit dubious. Shut that door. Back up here. Anyway, so I think the scheduling thing is going okay. Like I'm getting pretty good viewership on this series. But you know, if I get feedback from a bunch of you guys that you hate it and you wish I would do it the old way, like I can do that, no problem. So you know, here's your chance. You know, send me a comment or I don't know. There's some sort of like discussion tab on channels where like instead of commenting on a particular video, you can comment on the channel in general. That would be fine too. But in the absence of any such comments, I will just like sort of pay attention to the viewership numbers and see what those suggest. I expect that the scheduled thing will play better. It's just like, it's what every popular, like really good channel, you know, the people who have thousands of viewers, it's pretty much what they all do. Nobody uploads, you know, 11 episodes in one day. It's just not the thing to do. So I don't know. On the one hand, though, there's still some things to be worked out. Like, how much do I upload? I don't play, the same amount every day or whatever. It's not like it's my job and I need to have up 3 episodes every day or whatever. I just sort of so I want to like have a schedule that you guys can rely on, where you can be like, yeah, there'll be something good every 3 days, or well, there'll be something good every day. Let's say just one episode, but sometimes like I don't know. I was talking in some earlier. This is no good at all. In some earlier episode, I was talking about SGDQ, right, and saying, hey, there's this thing going on right now. You guys could go watch SGDQ. Wouldn't that be fun? And like that was the it's like an idiot. I made that be the series that I delayed uploading or publishing for like a week, and so like it's over now. I hope you guys enjoyed SGDQ. I don't know. Maybe it was just a couple of it. Maybe the video where I told you to watch it was after SGDQ ended. I'm not even sure. So there's some kinks to be worked out there. This is not good. Wands of like enslavement, probably not. Yeah, 38 is not very good. And there's some things to like, what if I want to, if I am playing Crawl and like, let's say I'm uploading 1 episode of Crawl a day because I'm working on this OgGl game. What if I want to play some Hyper Rogue? Like, do I interleave those and have like 1 episode of Crawl per day plus maybe an episode of Hyper Rogue? I don't know. Or do I like say, okay, well today I'm releasing Hyper Rogue instead of Crawl? I don't think anybody wants that, but it's just a lot more complicated than playing whatever I feel like and then publishing stuff as soon as I have it. And I don't know exactly what I should be doing to produce the most palatable channel and videos. That was my phone, wasn't it? Sorry about that. Let's put this guy on silent. I always forget. It's, and as I mentioned in a previous episode, it's so easy to not even notice your own phone making noise because you're just sort of so used to it. But when it shows up in someone's video, you're like, what the heck was that? Did I get a text? Especially if they happen to have the same sounds as you do. Anyway, how long have we been going at this out of curiosity? Yeah, not too long. But there's this is like a bad fight, which is why I haven't been hitting anything. I've just been sort of talking. I don't know. This is not a good place to be. We could read a Scroll of Fear. It would be pretty reasonable, I think. We're still at full health. So you might say, you're doing fine. You don't need to use a Scroll of Fear. But there is a Vault Warden adjacent to me with a War Axe of Electrocution who has been mited. And there's an Ironbrand Convoker who any second could make things a lot worse. There's a Vault Sentinel who could mark me. There's a lot of ways this can get bad very quickly. Could I just walk away? Is that an option that I have? I don't think so. The Ironbrand Convoker is close enough that he would have several turns to decide to cast Recall. Maybe that would be fine. I could just walk away from them too. It'll take a few turns for it to kick in. Yeah, let's try walking away, see how that goes. The Vault Sentinel does not approve of this plan. He is blowing his horn. Yeah. Okay, so running away is actually working sort of better than I expected. Where are the stairs? Where the heck am I? Oh my god, it's a long walk to the stairs. Maybe I can just find somewhere better to fight. Like, whoa, my cursor vanished there. Like, this area has a pretty good hallway that would be okay, I think. This is kind of a kill hole sort of area, kinda. It does guarantee only 1 monster is adjacent to you, whereas in this hallway, something could, like, say, blink behind you somehow. I guess you could walk all the way to here, but that's quite a walk. I think I'll head up to this area. I can teleport out if I need to, but I think this is an okay place to make a stand. Of course, if I get mited, marked, I'll be pretty sad. But I think the Ooh, I don't appreciate this Centaur Warrior very much. He should have bad magic resistance, right? What if I were to enslave him? 38. Never mind. Well, this is sort of a problem. You don't want to charge towards an Iron Band Convoker. Sorry, charge toward a Centaur Warrior. And if I do charge toward him, I'll have to kill him. So you don't want to run away from him. That's even worse. In the meantime, the distance I've gotten between myself and these other guys will be quickly eaten up, and they'll be addicted to me again. So I could teleport, but I don't think things are so dire right now. I'm going to try walking towards him and see if I can just beat him to death and run. Yeah, that went okay. Where did these guys come from? Did they get... Yeah, they got recalled. But they're not fast, so I can continue running from them. He can't seal this door, can he? How did he seal it? It's not even visible to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? Hacks! How is this possible? What a cheater. I gotta look into how seal doors works, because I thought they had to be able to see it, and he clearly can't. Wow. Wow. I can't go after all those Yaktars. Oh. I could use a Rod of Ignition, but I'm now trapped in the middle of two uncomfortable things. On the one side, an army of Yaktars, and on the other side, an army of Vault crap. Do I teleport? I could try fighting the Vault Sentinel, Vault Warden. He's probably not mited anymore. But now that I've encountered all these Yaktars, I've made things much worse, of course. Scroll of Fear could work, maybe. But there are very likely some more monsters just beyond my line of sight to the northwest. And if I read a Scroll of Fear now, these guys would run away. But A, they'd run away towards where I want to go. And so, like, I wouldn't really be getting away from them. But B, some more monsters would be just around the corner who would be as big a problem, probably. I could duck back around this corner, but there's a bunch of guys here now. It's probably going to have to use some kind of consumable. Like, that seems pretty clear. I just don't know which one. Invisibility is an interesting one, actually. The Yaktars, most of them haven't seen me, and none of them can see invisible. The Vault guys chasing me can, but I could continue running with a potion of invisibility. Summoning? That's an interesting one. Scroll of Summoning could be okay. Help me even the playing field. Level the playing field? I don't know. And of course I have buff potions, right? Berserk and so on. I don't think Berserk is a good idea here. And I have that Amulet of Berserk as well, so maybe I don't even need to use a potion. Jeez. I don't know. It's looking not very good here. Is running towards the stairs really that useful, I guess? Like, I could quaff invisibility if my goal is to get to the stairs, and it might help. How much would it help? I don't know. Most of the Yaktars haven't seen me, as I mentioned, so I could run east and use this hallway to fight these guys who were chasing me. And a couple of buffs. Right, like at least might. Maybe actually just Berserk. No, there's too many guys there who can blink. That would be a problem. And could deal gigantic piles of spiky damage. I think I do want to step east. Keep the other Yaktars from seeing me. And then try to deal with these guys in this corridor, which is like not a great corridor, but it's okay. Anything else I can usefully do here? Sack of spiders. Better than nothing, I guess. Got a bunch of ants. What was that? The seals fade away? Aha. Good. Perfect timing on that. Just before things started to get nasty, I got the, let's try to berserk this guy, actually. You know, a war axe of electrocution is a big deal. Okay. We're getting these guys. We're berserked in a corridor. They're sharing their pain, which is nice. And I can't use this guy's abilities. You know, I can't grand finale any of them, but this is going all right. Now it wore off, so maybe it wasn't the best plan, huh? You don't want to berserk if it's going to wear off before you're done, because then you're fighting monsters while slowed, which is like even worse than not being berserk, right? I thought I got out, man. Just when I get out, they pull me back in. My HP is kind of too low to mess with a Vault Warden while slowed, you know? So I really should do something about this. I guess I'll teleport. I killed most of those guys. I could also use Fear, but they have a pretty decent magic resistance, right? It's not that good. But I think he would just come back. Well, yeah. And if there's any other monsters around the corner that I can't see, Fear won't deal with them, whereas Teleport will. Let's get out of here. Oh! I just realized I can blow him up. Not a very good teleport, I must say, since I had a method to deal with him without adding a bunch of danger. But I guess it worked. Ugh. I just had forgotten that, like, once Berserk wore off, I would have my abilities back, you know? Oh, was there a corpse lying around? No. Okay, yes, I want this. This I will put on my shopping list. This I want. Can I buy both of these? Yeah. Alright. Carrying too much crap, huh? Let's drop my rope and magic resistance. And I could use that immediately to recharge my disintegration, but while we're in vaults, disintegration is not actually that useful. There's just too much metal and stone. There's not a lot of rock. What? There's like a shadow wraith, I guess? That makes sense. How do I, get to a spot where I can hit him? I guess pull up to here, maybe? Seems okay. Yeah, let's go that way. He's probably west of me now. Maybe southwest, I'm not sure. So actually, as I take this corner, he should be right here. Yeah. That was no problem. Yaktar Captain is... I mean, they're pretty strong. One Yaktar Captain we could probably charge at, no problem, but they're typically accompanied by more Yaktars, right? So not really the kind of thing you want to mess with necessarily out in the open anyway. Yeah, these are not real enemies, Mr. Giant Orange Brain. I will thank you not to mess with me. And our stats are all back to normal finally. Alright, this yak cart went okay. No thanks, I will not be buying any food today. What a joke. Who buys food, right? I bought food a while ago. I'm trying to remember why. Obviously because I needed food, but I don't remember how that happened to me. Some sort of spell casting thing, probably. I don't know. Maybe a berserk. I don't remember. Those are basically the only kinds of things that can ever make you run out of food, though. Do I berserk this? These are some scary monsters. The problem is that I don't know that I can finish them with berserk, and the Rakshasa can blink? Yes. And can duplicate all these skeletal warriors as well. I really don't like Rakshasas. Actually, the exit is just over here. So I'm going to head down this way and see if I can pull maybe just one or two of them upstairs or something. Handle them in smaller groups. It's kind of hard because they have pole arms, right? And I don't even know which one is the real one, honestly. But let's try. I got him. I can berserk this guy at least. Probably don't need to, but it's like free. There's no danger of not being able to kill him with berserk, so... Now if we go downstairs, we should meet like just the Rakshasa, maybe? One skeletal warrior as well. Ow. Do I berserk this? Fine. Kill the Rakshasa first. That went well. The Rakshasa didn't even get a chance to triple itself, which is nice. Let's just eat some junk. Okay, wow, we actually got the jump on this guy and actually stabbed him. That's nice. Let's leave that whole area alone because a shout would wake up Nicola, which I would not appreciate. Okay, that's Vaults 1. And honestly, it took us long enough that I think that's the end of the episode. We can do Vaults 2 later. Slow going, still not so great at being an ogre, but we're alive, we're making progress. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.